So now let me show you what it's like without a cable needle. Same concept, we're just going to maneuver the stitches, doing it in a different way. Alright? So it's time again to do the twist 3 left, looking at the chart. So this time, instead of moving these 2 stitches to the cable needle and leaving them in front, what we're going to do is go and get this purl stitch from the back, because it's a purl stitch and it must go in the back. So this is what it looks like. Go around here like this into the back with your right hand needle and get that stitch. Now, squeezing all these stitches underneath here like this, move all 3 off the left hand needle. Now quickly, using your left hand needle, go and get these 2 knit stitches from the front. Opening up your needles again, all I'm doing is this. Go ahead and slip this purl stitch back onto the left hand needle and remove the right hand needle. So basically we've just reordered the stitches without a cable needle, and now we can work them according to what kind of stitch they are without any fuss. So this one's a purl stitch. We know we just moved it over. Alright, so purling that and knitting these remaining 2 stitches. You see there's no little bump there, so we know there's a knit stitch. Okay, knit 1, knit 2. So that's another way to do a T3L without all the business of the cable needle. Now it's up to you which way you do it. Let's look at the T3R. So it's time to do 2 purls like that. Remember to move your yarn to the front. Okay. Now it's time for a T3R. These 3 stitches are involved because there's a 3 in it. These 2 need to slant to the right. These need to come across the front like that and get up here. So the way we do that is we go get these 2 stitches from the front like that, and if you push them up here, it's a little bit easier. Go down here instead of trying to do it up here like this, down here underneath the stitches, like that. That's about as far as you're going to get in there, like that. Now grasp the stitches underneath so they don't go anywhere. Push everything off, all 3 stitches off. Good. Now come back and just recover that purl stitch, put it on the left hand needle, and then slip the knit stitches onto the left hand needle, like that. Last step was we just worked them. These 2 are knit stitches, so go ahead and knit them. 1, 2, and this last one is a purl stitch because this is a twist. Alright, twist 3L, purl 2, twist 3R. There's another way to do it. So we're going to be repeating this sequence 4 times. Let's look at the chart just to make sure. How many boxes do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes, and then 4 purl stitches in our side stitches. So let's do this one more time. And I have a cheat sheet in your book. I have a cheat sheet so you don't have to continue to rewind this video as to how to order this. Okay, so a twist 3L. We need to go get this. It needs to come behind just because the purl stitches are always in the background, right? Alright, so come behind. Get that. Pinch everything. Take all 3 off. And then recover these 2 knit stitches. And then replace the purl stitch. Just bring it from the back up to the front. Now moving the yarn to the front. We'll purl it. And then knit those 2. So perhaps you can see why I prefer cabling without a cable needle. I think it's much faster. You have less stuff to hold in your hands, and of course you don't have to buy as much stuff, right? Alright, so purling 2. But of course I learned to cable with a cable needle, and I think from as many people as I've taught to cable without a cable needle from the beginning, I think it's a little too hard. Which is why I show you both ways. Okay, we need to go get these 2 and put them in front, like that. So coming from the front with the right needle, getting the 2 knit stitches, move everything off. Now recover that purl stitch onto the left hand needle, and then slip these 2. Good. Knit those 2. Good. Purl the last stitch. And we're done cabling all across this row. The last stitches are just 4 knit stitches. Slipping the marker, and then we always knit these side stitches. What's the last step? Yep, highlight your pattern. and I'll meet you on the back side of this. I'll help you recognize your stitches.